Hello Youtubians, my name is Ergonomical and welcome back to Darksiders. In this episode, well, there's literally an entire chunk missing from where we ended off until the point that I'm at right now. Reason being, yesterday, Kouga and I were playing this, and what happened was the audio levels in the recording software for the game audio were higher, or as high as the mic audio levels. So whatever was being taken in from the game was, for some reason, twice as loud, even though I had audio levels for this set to literally the bare minimum. Literally, like it's the last little tick I would show you, but I'm assuming it's probably annoying when people just randomly go into the options menu when they're supposed to be in the middle of playing a game. Anyway, so we recorded, I don't know, 3 hours worth of, not Darksiders, but just content, and literally all gone because the audio was just insane. So, fixed it all. What you missed was, we got out of the Apocalypse World building area that we landed in. Got this horn thing from a demon to awaken these giant golem things from the beginning of the game. You may have noticed it falling on the ground, and I was like, oh, I'm going to tickle your feet. Oh, poor guy fell over. Let me tickle your feet. That thing, it awakens those things. And it also blows enemies away. And then we encountered this demon named Samael, who wants us to collect the beating hearts of the 4 guardians of the destroyer, so that we can regain our powers as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And to get to the first one, he gave us these wings, so there's that. We've made it through... Where did we make it through? We had to release this one golem from his bonds with these other demon things. I don't even remember. We had to go through this whole set of trials and complete each one within a set limited time, and then we made it through into this area basically. And I think that's it. Yeah, you're all caught up because now we're here trying to get to the Vatican-looking chapel place thing. I don't really quite remember, but we gotta find Tiamat the Bat. Tiamat the Bat, and get her beating heart. She says Samael. So that's where we're going to right now. So yes. I really apologize for the big chunk missing for those of you who know Darksiders. For those of you who don't know Darksiders, well, I did just explain it all, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. But I do apologize for that. It was just a huge piece of content that went totally awry, and I had already saved it. I couldn't go back and redo it all, so it's pretty inconvenient. At least I'm not that too far ahead. Like, I didn't beat the first boss or anything, so it's good. Oh, well, there was like a mini boss before Samael. It was this like demon guard guy talked to us saying that the humans are doomed forever and there's no coming back from all this. So yeah. It was just a rough Halloween. I don't know. This is not going to be released on Halloween. This is November 1st I'm recording right now. But it was a rough Halloween, to say the least, because of all the havoc caused by recording. So what did you guys do for Halloween? I know we talked about it in one of our other recordings that got deleted, so, I mean... What do you guys do for Halloween? Kouga and I stayed in and played video games all night. And I just died. Cool! like I was saying, what do you guys usually do for Halloween? Comment. Leave a comment. Tell me. I don't usually go out for Halloween. I haven't gone out for Halloween in a long time, actually. The last time I went out, I tried to go out a couple years ago with people from school, but it just didn't work out. And before that, the last time I went out was probably when I was 14 with Kouga and all my other friends. We rode our bikes from where I live, which is, I don't know, maybe third of the distance of our city. So we rode our bikes from my area to where Kouga lives, and then just around Kouga's area all night. It was alright. It wasn't like supposed to be the most exciting thing, but it was adventurous for us. We were 14. We didn't really do stuff like that usually. It was alright. It was fun. Our friend Noel scared the crap out of us though, because he found skiing poles in a garbage can and then started jousting at us with them on his bike. And then at one point we thought he was possessed because he started drifting on his bike. We were going along this long bend and he just was like on his side. Like, if you ever watched motocross, not motocross, I don't know, like NASCAR with motorcycles, whatever the hell you want to call it. There's and they like go really far down on their side when they're turning. That's what it was like. It was really freaky. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know how he was doing it. But he did it. Every other Halloween after that, I was just... Not every other Halloween, up until grade 11. Because grade 12, I was like, no. But crazy ex-girlfriend made me do things with her, dress up, wanted me to dress up for school. I was like, really not in the mood for any of that. So, because what it was is, Kouga and I, and Clan and Jebby, we all know each other because we went to school together. We went to this Catholic school, so we had to wear uniforms. Probably the worst uniforms ever, might I mention. The boys had pants that they had to wear year-round, and they were the thickest, heaviest pants ever. Terrible. And then, so we only got to dress down once a month. Dress down being like wear our civilian clothes or our comfies, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call it. And once a month, and they usually gave it to us on Halloween for October, but instead that year the principal was like, I'm not letting you guys do that because you guys dress provocatively and stuff like that, which they did, but big deal. I mean, it's Halloween. Everyone does it. Anyway, so, yeah, the school was rioting about it, and so they all rebelled and started wearing costumes, and ex-girlfriend was like, oh, you should dress down too, it's not fair. So I did, and then the principal came in, or vice principal came into my classroom that morning, and I was like, nope, not getting suspended for a week just because I didn't wear my uniform, not happening. So I was like, no, bail out of that. I don't know if I told this story already on the other one. Moral of the story is I never like to dress up for Halloween. The only thing I will dress up for, though, I'm a total, don't even care, I'm a total dork for it. Nerd, dork, anything, whatever, nerdy, is, Anime North. I went once, this year, my first time, and I shit you not, it was the greatest nerdgasm I've ever had in my entire life. Excuse me, I'm eating chips while I'm playing. Anyway, Anime North, if you don't know about it, is this giant get-together of everyone and anyone who loves anime things or just cosplay stuff. You don't have to cosplay. I did this year just because it was my first year, and I was like, you know what? If I'm doing this, I'm doing it right. So I dressed up as Red, the original Pokemon Master, and saw so many great costumes. Maybe I'll make a video of all the pictures. Slideshow, not a video. Slideshow of all the pictures that I took from Anime North. I mean, it was back in May. It was like 6 months ago, but who cares? It was amazing. And every year now, I will be going to that. It is just so awesome. Seeing all the people dress up and how creative everyone can be. It's awesome. But that is the only thing I will dress up for. Halloween is just like nothing compared to Anime North now, because Anime North is like it's like a 3-day Halloween. You don't have to wait till after you're done work in order to go get drunk or get dressed up and laugh and have a fun time walking around at night. You just do it all weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was really disappointed that I did only get to go for the Friday this year though, but every year now I will be going. One of my friends suggested it to me and she was right. It is awesome. So thank you to her for that. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Angela. But yeah, if you guys know what Anime North is, let me know or comment on it. Say what, if you've been, if you really liked it as much as I did. If you don't, why not? If you like Anime North, like, comment, subscribe, share on all your feeds, every feed possible. Instagram, Vine. Tag me in everything you own. Oh, geez, did I just die again? No, I didn't. Okay. It's so hard to concentrate and talk about stuff that you really like. Anyway. If you're wondering why I went as, if you even care, why I went as Red, it's because the original Pokemon manga talks about, or uses a character named Red, who was the basis for Ash, actually. And he actually wins in the Pokemon League, unlike Ash, who sucks every single time, and they just keep making more seasons with Ash losing. Don't understand why they do that. It's just aggravating. But anyway, I went as Red because earlier that year, beginning of the month, that month, not this month, I had recently, I had just finished school, and I was really excited because I had just recently found all of these free Pokemon mangas online. Manga is a comic book type thing, and it is a comic book. Anyway, it's a Japanese comic book, but it was, I found the English versions online for free, and I was like, you know what? I want to read these because this is like how Pokemon started. This is the true Pokemon origins of Red and Pikachu and Poliwhirl, and it is just awesome. So I read through it. I read through, oh god, the first 4 sagas. Pokemon. It was the Red Saga, the Yellow Saga, the Gold Saga, and Crystal Saga. So I read through all of those in a couple weeks. I finished them at the beginning of May. I found them during my exam period, but I didn't have that many exams anyway, so I was just like, you know what? I just kill some time and read all of these before my final exam. So I did. I read all of them, and it was just awesome. And then I was like, you know what? I need to find a red outfit because there's no greater anime character to be in my life because I nerdgasm over Pokemon all the time. Everything Pokemon, everything except black and white. If you know Pokemon, it's 5th generation, and I did not care for it at all. It's just way too... yeah, it just wasn't my style. But 1st through 4th I can deal with, and 6th is amazing. So if you feel differently, I mean, feel free to argue. I mean, I will judge you on that, though. That I said in another video that I am not judgmental. If you enjoy 5th gen in the slightest, I will try to talk you out of it as much as possible. But I have an entire shelf. My room, basically, I wanted to make Pokemon themed, but I mean, it's just my little area, and I just made it purple and black and stuff, just because of my favorite colors. So, well, black is a shade, whatever. And I basically have an entire half of my room dedicated strictly to Pokemon. I've got every little trinket that I can think of. Not every little trinket from my childhood, which sucks because I would have loved to have had everything from my childhood up on that shelf. But as you get older, some things fall astray and you can't really remember where you put them. So it's like, man. You really wish, when you're older, you really wish you kept everything. I still have all my original Game Boys and all the original Pokemon games. I recently found a limited edition Pokemon Game Boy Color, which I thought was freaking awesome, and I have my friend Gio, the game guy, and his employer Fatty to thank for that. Gonna have to put a link to their awesome video games specialist. I guess you can call it not really company, but sales department-ish thing. I don't know. Whatever. They're great guys. They had this thing for me, and my brother found it at their their store. Now it's sitting proudly on my shelf, along with amazing clay work done by my friend who suggested Anime North to me, as well as some pixel art done with beads that I bought at Anime North. Plus Pokemon badges that my brother bought me, plus Mighty Beans. I don't know if anyone remembers what Mighty Beans are, but I've got all my Pokemon Mighty Beans from when I was little. Marbles, the Pokemon marbles that they had in the 90s. My brother and I still have all of our... Well, I lost one of mine and the case for it, which sucks, because those things were amazing. If you remember the marbles, I still have those. I literally, just like, tons of Pokemon stuff. And then I bought artwork from Anime North. I have this giant, awesome Pokeball made out of Pokemon, like the silhouettes of Pokemon in the shape of a Pokeball. That was given to me for my birthday 2 years ago? 18th or 19th birthday? I think it was my 19th birthday. Anyway, it's really cool. And then the other half, I have Portal stuff. I have bookends, Portal gun, mini Portal gun. I need to get a real life size Portal gun. Wheatley painting. I need more Portal stuff. Oh, I have a companion cube. What else? God of War chest. Harry Potter books wand. I was total nerd. Basically, nerding so hard in this episode. Hope you don't mind. Because I know I don't. Who I am. Get used to it. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. No, don't unsubscribe. Dislike the video. Thumbs down it if you don't like it. This is annoying because I don't know what I want to buy. Harpoon strike. It's like Digimon. Harpoon torpedo. That's tackle. Whatever. Sword uppercut. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Am I buying out? No. No. Okay. Bye. What? Yeah. Bang, bang. It's way cooler in the second one. The sights and stuff. And the weapons that you can use. Whoa. What? Oh. When I played this game for the first time at my friend's house, I thought that this was a new sword that I got to use. I was like, oh, cool, yeah, woo, it's so shiny. But then, nope. Here you go, bitch. Weird that the statues do that. Anyway. I wonder how long so far. There's team at the bat. Take it in, boys. And girls and Youtubians and demons and other things. This angel thing, really taking a beating. Angel Griffin. Num num. Ah. Zesty Doritos. Delicious. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ah, these things are annoying. Because the thing that's coming out of, if it's not holding something already, it'll drop down and bite you. Not bite you. Try and eat you. All these bats. So, I find this game to be extremely similar in a couple ways to if you've ever played God of War. It's as violent as that, but it is also kind of like a rated R version of Zelda, if you've ever played Zelda. Any Zelda game, really. It's just like you go to dungeons and it's open world. It's you get a horse. Spoiler. You get all these different weapons from each dungeon that you go to. After you defeat the first few dungeons, you figure out, oh crap, I gotta go do these other dungeons now. And then to further advance some of my weapons, or to just make it through the rest of the game in general, which is exactly like Zelda. It's just got the core concepts that Zelda had with the gore of God of War, which I think is awesome. And that's why I liked it so much. And that's why I'm playing it again for this. And that's why I will be playing Darksiders 2 as well, because it is just as good, if not better, than Darksiders 1. I don't understand how Darksiders 1 was not that reputable when it came out. Like, no one knew about it. When I first heard about it at my friend's house, when I played it for the first time, I was like, what is this game? It looks so good. Let's play it. And it was like, that year or earlier it had been released. Earlier that year, or like the year before or something like that, it was released. And what year is this game anyway? I don't have my laptop out, so I can't check. I think my laptop's dead, actually. But yeah, we played it, and I was like, this game's amazing. I really want to get it. And I finally did earlier this year in summer when it was on sale. And Oh, shoot. I forgot. But anyway, and then I suddenly start seeing commercials for Darksiders 2 and hearing people talking about Darksiders 2 on YouTube. I saw a couple videos about it, and then when I visited a friend who I know works at Anime Games, I saw Darksiders 2 there, and I was like, what? Why is this in the bin for discount games and whatever? And I was like, this is... No, it should be, like, up on the shelf still. People should be playing this. So, like, people may have been talking about it still, but it's just like, why do people not appreciate games that are like their childhood favorites, but gory? Or it's like, you're an adult now, you can play adult themed games that seem similar to older games that you enjoyed as a kid, so why the hell not? I mean, obviously I played... Excuse me. Obviously I played God of War growing up, but... I needed some water. Obviously I played God of War growing up, but it doesn't deter from the fact that I still love Zelda no matter what all the way through, and I'd love to have had this type of game. An adult version of Zelda. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I do quite enjoy it. Anyway, that's me talking about that. The dungeons take time. They all do in any game. And this game just your health depletes a little faster than, like, you don't actually know how much damage you're taking, like, compared to Darksiders 2. They actually give you a value amount of how much health you're losing each hit, and how much you take off as well. So that's I guess that's like an improvement on the whole Darksiders franchise. Just because you don't know, like, oh god, why did this guy do so much damage to me? And then you start bitching and complaining when you're almost dead, which I did a lot of in my first run through of this. So yeah, so I'll probably get not halfway through this, because like I said, it's a long dungeon. I'll probably get, I don't know, a little bit further, just because there's a lot of fighting that you got to do as well, and then there's like puzzles and stuff that you gotta figure out as well. So it's like, how much are you gonna do in this video, Ergonomical? And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but I wanted to entertain you guys, and I talked about my friends from high school and elementary school and all that stuff. And come on, just trying to keep it lively, you know? I don't need you guys getting bored on me. It's like, come on. But yeah, after we do this key, probably gonna call it an episode. But yeah. What should I talk about now? Well, crap. Well, since I started talking about Zelda games before, my personal favorite, let's see, I really liked the Game Boy Zeldas, specifically Oracle Ocarina, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. I preferred Seasons more than Ages, just because Seasons was the one that I had. My brother and I, if there were two of a particular type of game, my brother would always get one and I would always get the other one. That's just how it worked. So he got Ages, I got Seasons. Ages is cool. It's got really cool concept. I really do like it. But Seasons was my jam. You know? Now I'm scared. But yeah. I really enjoyed those ones. Link to the Past will always be my #1 for Zelda. Glenn knows that because him and I and my brother played that one as kids together all the time. Found every secret. Finished the game literally, I think, 100%, and it was just a lot of fun. That one was so cool. Whenever we went to the Dark World, it was so awesome. All right, and for I don't know, I guess Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is always talked really big, like really highly. It's always like it's been this huge game ever since it came out because it was so revolutionary and everything about it was just amazing and the storyline was awesome, and it was so good. I beat it once and I almost beat it a second time on the Wii. I bought it on the Nintendo eShop, and it is a phenomenal game, not gonna lie about that. But it is probably only my 3rd or 4th favorite Zelda game. I prefer Skyward Sword, believe it or not, and Twilight Princess slightly more than I enjoy Ocarina of Time. Judge me all you want, hate me all you want, I don't even care. I thought Skyward Sword was amazingly done. It was done so well, and it opens up and makes sense of all the, like, it just comes full circle, and you figure everything out slowly but surely, and it's just a wonderful game, just a wonderful flurry of awesome. Anyway, so I got this second sword now. Talked a lot about myself this episode, and brought up some friends in my life. Not like you guys care. You're just here to watch me play games. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, why not leave a like? If you want to keep updated for Darksiders, either with me or with me and Kouga or with whoever I have over at the time. I find playing games with my friends a little more entertaining. So my channel, I know I said it was going to be based on me playing games. It's probably going to be based on me playing games with my friends. Even single player games. It was fun. So fun. It's good to have dialogue about the game rather than just you bringing up stuff about it. It's good to have multiple opinions on it. Anyway, if you want to keep updated, like I said, why not subscribe? Keep on keeping on, Youtubians. Ergonomical, out.